Hi everyone, welcome back. And here we are actually doing now the third vlog video on Zikedin. This is the third vlog now, and today I will be showing you the process of setting up my Pocket Base backend. Let me open up my terminal here in VS Code. So as I told you, we have a project structure which is composed of two folders. We have the backend and the front end. And here I'm going to navigate in the backend folder. As you can see, we have 4 elements in that folder. We have the Pocket Base binary. And for those of you who don't know Pocket Base, let me just show you what Pocket Base is. So as stated in the Pocket Base landing page, you can see that Pocket Base is an open source backend for your Nest SaaS and mobile app, and it only use one file, and that one file is the Pocket Base binary you are seeing here, the Pocket Base binary. So what Pocket Base really is it is kind of a Firebase alternative. It is a whole backend but combined in one file. So it's written in Go, and you can also check out the GitHub repository. It is a pretty decent solution for building low to middle scale application. It has everything you need, and you can see here that we have real-time database. You can subscribe to collections and watch the change. Authentication is also baked in. We have file storage, and is also very flexible and extendable rather. So you can extend the Pocket Base backend using Go or using JavaScript. So that's actually that's actually what Pocket Base is. Since I'm building an MVP, I don't want to code the backend myself. I could be building the backend using things like Node.js or Fast API, but I don't want to do things like that. I want to quickly move on and get something ready to use, So that's it. And to start the Pocket Base backend, once you have the binary, you can start the Pocket Base server like this. So here I'm starting the Pocket Base server on the port 8090. The REST API is exposed on that URL here, which is actually localhost 8090/API, and the admin UI for your Pocket Base instance is exposed on this URL here. And let us open that part here, that the admin UI, right? So when you set up Pocket Base for the first time, it will ask you for the email and password stuff. So I've already set up my Pocket Base instance. So this is why in order to get in now, I'm being asked to put in my email and password. So this is what I'm going to do here. I'm going to put in my email and password. And that's it. Amen. So as you can see, I've already set up the database. It's something pretty simple, right? So here you have your collections, and if you want to create a new collection, for example, you only have to click on this button and put here the name of your collection. It could be posts, or and when you let's say fight, and here you can start designing your collection. I mean, shape it and put there the fields you need for your collection. Actually, that's it. And when you set up your collection, there are some fields already there that are called system fields. Those are ID created and updated. So those are fields that are created there by default by Pocket Base. In order to create it is, as you can see, created is for tracking the created date of a collection, of a record of that collection, and updated is to tracking the updated date of a given record in the collection. The ID is the unique identifier of your record, and that's pretty much it. So I've already set up my Pocket Base data store with all those collections, and the relationships are also already set up. It will be something really long. This is the reason why I didn't uh, put that part of the process in the vlog. But as you can see, the collection set here is based on the UML diagram we have seen earlier, the LinkedIn example I took from the internet. So I have let's say modified it a little bit in order to fit my current context. So that's it. And once you set up Pocket Base, you have what is called API preview, which is a way for you to get a glimpse at what Pocket Base offers you. It's kind of a documentation for your API. So for the collection account here, we have the API documentation like this. So the account collection is uh, enough. Let me show you. When you want to create a collection, Pocket Base asks you if you want the collection to be of type base or of collection. So we have free type here: view collection, or base collection, or of collection. So if you say, for example, that your collection is of type of, the system fields are like this. You have your ID, the created and the updated. You have username, email visibility. So everything related to authentication and all those stuff. So when creating the account collection, I decided to make it be an off based collection. and this is the reason why you uh, this is the reason why in the API preview we can see here that we have off off related methods such as off with password, off with off to, and all those stuff. And the base method are here: list, search, view, create, update. So Pocket Base kind of documents the API is the API is it offers you so that you can know how to use them, how to integrate them in your front end application. So that's it. So that's the structure of my Pocket Base, my Pocket Base data store. And from that uh, from that point now we can start integrating integrating our APIs. We can start building the front end and integrating our APIs. So this is the beauty of Pocket Base, right? This is the beauty of backend as service in general, because once you set up your database, once you import the structure of your database, uh, is true for all all the backend as service out there, may it be Firebase, uh, Pocket Base, Superbase, or things like headless CMS like Directis or Strapi. Once you set up your database structure, all the APIs, the REST operations or the GraphQL operations are set up automatically for you, and you can start building your your front end. So those solutions are quite great for building MVPs and trying out things. And you can also, I think so I used to hear that. I used to hear people say that those solutions are great for building MVPs. Great, they are good for building MVPs, but I think we can actually extend them into an extent that we can make them fit the whole architecture. We can make them be our actual backend for a given solution. We don't need actually to write your backend uh, your backend application from scratch. We can start from things like a backend as service, things like Pocket Base, uh, things like Superbase, what you didn't fit you, and start from there. And later on you can build a separate backend that will actually communicate with your existing database. Since Pocket Base is built using SQLite, I don't know if something hinders you or prevents you from uh, directly connecting to the SQLite database. Uh, with things like Drizzle or ORM, or if for example you are using Superbase, I don't know what hinders you from later on connecting to your database, your Postgres database, with things like Drizzle, ORM, or Prisma, and interacting with your database uh, in a kind of a separated service, a separated backend service from that is actually apart from the main backend as service you set up for in the beginning of your project. So you can start with those things, and later on if you want to extend, if you want to do custom things, you can extend. And those solutions also offers you what they actually called functions. In Superbase, for example, we have functions which are custom endpoints that you can set up, custom functions that you can set up in your Pocket Base instance, and those functions will do custom things for you. Those functions will do custom actions if you think that the REST APIs or the REST endpoints that are exposed on Superbase or on Superbase are not sufficient, are not good enough for you. You can set up your own thing and consume those endpoints. So that's the point. You have a total freedom. You have there is no vendor lock-in. You're not bound to using only the REST APIs they expose to you. You can actually build your own stuff and consume them as you deem fit. So we are not going to go further in this video. We are going to keep it short, and that this is basically how you can start your Pocket Base server. And now that the Pocket Base server is running, we can actually in the next video start building the first interfaces, the first UIs or the first component in our Svelte / Theory application. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.